Hi, I'm Sophie. I'm reporting for BringTheNoiseUK.com, and I'm here with Steve from Outcry Collective. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. So, yesterday you played in Portsmouth. How was that?
It was a really good gig. We hadn't played for about a week and a half, and the crowd were awesome, and it was a really good gig, yeah.
How are you feeling today? Are you recovered? Is there a hazy head or anything like that?
I had a drive last night. I didn't drink. I drove the band back, and I slept on my sofa, and I had 4 hours sleep, and I'm good. Still good.
Thank you for turning up today. And so this week you've been doing some sessions,
Yes.
video sessions. What's that for?
What we did was we did some in-sessions. I don't know who it's for yet. It's from some of the quieter songs of the album. Just us in our practice room, like playing, and it was good. We had a cameraman that I trust called Tim Baker down. I had a good time. It's good.
Do you feel comfortable in front of the camera? Are you natural or?
Comfortable in front of the camera? I'm more comfortable in front of the camera than I am in front of the mirror. If that makes sense.
What does that say about you then?
I'm not good by myself.
Okay, so you studied film studies at university.
I did.
So when you put together your treatments for your videos, will you want to have a lot of creative control, or will you use that to like help what they turn out to be like?
You know what? There's talks of our next video, and Chris, our guitarist, is taking the reins on that. Like I chip in every now and then, but I mean, like when I went to uni and I did film, but I mean every weekend I'd come back, we'd practice with the band, and I came out with a third. I didn't really work as hard as I probably should have, but I wouldn't mind getting involved in film somehow at some point.
Okay, and horror movies seems to be an important part of what you like to do, and it influenced your favourite song on your album, didn't it?
Yeah.
So do you think your videos might be a bit mythical or gothic?
It's funny, my favourite song of the album, Home County Killer, is I think we're going to do a video for that, and it's going to be quite horror themed. There's a film called Funny Games that I watched right before I saw it, and it's got Michael Pitt is his name in it, and it's just a story about these two youths that go into New York, the suburbs. I forgot what it's called, Hamptons. And the rich part, and they butcher and kill a family, and that sort of inspired the lyrics to Home County Killer. So I hope it goes down a god awful route, evil route.
Yeah, you just need a good budget, don't you, so you can do it justice.
Yeah. Or we might actually kill someone. Just
Anyone in mind? Anyone you got beef with at the moment, Steve?
I would hate to elaborate on that.
Okay. So you've had quite a busy festival season this year.
Yeah.
What was the highlight for you? Which one stood out?
Festival season. I enjoyed Guildfest. That was great, and I liked. We played. What was it called? Boardmasters. That was it. Boardmasters. Yeah, I enjoyed that. Yeah, that was one of the few festival dates where we played. I think we knew everyone on the bill, like Turbo Wolf, Computers, Ghost of Thousand. We knew everyone. We got to hang out, party, and then the only thing I was upset about was Cypress Hill was playing on the main stage, and I caught the one song I wanted to hear of theirs, so it was good. Yeah, Dr. Green Thumb. It was good.
So you got to meet Jonathan Davis before, didn't you, at Download? Or was it not really strictly a meeting?
I didn't meet Jonathan Davis. I was at Download, and I turned around, and I think I went to catering and slammed into some guy, and I was like, oh, sorry. And he was like, no problem, man. And I turned away, I was like, that's Jonathan Davis from Korn. And as I turned and realised, I slammed into his bodyguard, who was like concrete. And I changed up, and he gave me a look like that wasn't cool. That was not cool at all. But,
Do you still get starstruck with people like that? Is there anyone that you can meet that would just make you go like jelly?
No, there's no one I've met that I've been starstruck by. I think the biggest person I met was Tom Morello, and and I had a joke with him. It was alright, like, you know.
He lived up to your expectations.
Yeah, he's an absolute gentleman. He's very healthy. Yeah, he's surprisingly healthy. I don't think he smokes, drinks. He looks like he's shining.
He does prestige.
Yeah, and looks very intelligent. Yeah.
Okay, and you've got a big tour coming up with Gay for Johnny Depp
And Blackfish.
How's that going to be? Do you think it's going to be a messy one? Or?
We've been on tour with Blackfish before, and they like to party. I've already spoken to Sam, and we've already christened it the Cocktail Tour. It's a 3-week tour, and we promised ourselves, a lot of cocktails the whole way through. Gay for Johnny Depp, I've seen before. We've not played with him before, but I hope that they're going to bring a crowd of purely Johnny Depp lovers. Like I said, I want to see people dressed up as Jack Sparrow and Edward Scissorhands.
But aren't we all Johnny Depp lovers? Who doesn't love Johnny Depp?
I think the only person that doesn't love Johnny Depp is Johnny Depp himself.
That's because he's cool.
He's quite negative about himself. He doesn't watch his films. I've seen that.
That's a lot like that thing. Do you watch yourself? Do you watch yourself back on YouTube or anything like that?
I don't watch myself.
So you won't watch this interview?
I will now, because you brought it up. But yeah, I wouldn't normally.
Right, I saw that you had a poster in Kerrang. I think it was last week. How is that? Is that weird seeing your face and thinking you're going to be on lots of walls, teenage girls' walls?
The only thing that was funny about that was that it was an old picture.
Oh, yeah, the lineup's changed. What happened there?
Yeah, that was our old drummer Jack.
So what happened there? Why did he leave the band? Any interesting story about that?
It's funny when you're in a band with someone and you're there and there's 4 of you like every day. It's funny. I mean, it can get tense and stuff and Jack left, and if anyone out there that's met Jack, he's one of the most charismatic people you'll know, and I miss him a lot. And he called me on my birthday, and I miss him a lot. But things change. I know he's doing good. But
Sam brought something great to the band.
Sam produced our first EP, Pay-Per-View Love, and when it came to a spot, we didn't know whether we were going to carry on or not, find another drummer, and he knew the songs, and we were about to go on tour with Blackfish, and we were like, look, Sam, do you want to fill in? And he filled in. It worked out, and then we had to record our album, and he was producing the album anyway, and we said, look, do you want to fill in? He filled in, and then he was on the album, and now he's part of the band. So.
I know that your EP, you said it was quite negative. You're covering subjects like girls messing about, depression, all sorts of things like that, but you didn't want your album to be as morose maybe, so how did you still tackle those subjects but keep it a bit more, uplifting?
Well, the reason I didn't want to get as personal or as blatantly obvious as I did in the EP is I had like a family member come up to me crying, and I didn't realize what sort of mental state you were in. So for the album, I thought when the EP came out, I thought that's probably the only thing we were going to get out. And so then when we got the album out, I didn't want to be completely negative, and it's really easy to generate negative energy and dwell on it, but it's harder just to put it into something positive. So there's a lot of bands out there doing like the negative, we're gonna die, end of the world thing, and I just wanted to put out something a little bit more positive, and it feels better for it. So.
Obviously with songs, you do put a lot of yourself out there through lyrics and stuff like that, and being the frontman, you're going to have to do a lot of interviews.
Yeah.
Do you worry about the fact that you're going to be revealing stuff about your private life, essentially, or your fans might be looking it up themselves, like Googling Steve Sitkowski,
I've got about 7 that I know of, videos which people have recorded of me doing stuff that I don't want out there, and I'm fully prepared for all of them. I don't know when they're going to surface. I had someone call me up the other day, an old friend of mine that I used to do film with, and he's got very, very revealing footage of something, and he was threatening to put it out, and I'm prepared. I mean, I left my pride on a stage somewhere small a long time ago. I've got nothing left to lose. It doesn't bother me.